Look at the house markers. They work out their homes all the way along here. They want to go home and you're in the way. Look, I just wanted to show you this before we go in. The name of this area is Heptapagon, which means 7 springs. Now, the local Arab population, we'll talk about it again tomorrow. The Arab population has no P. It's a B.
Oh.
And I don't know if I told you, but you ask most Arabs, including Bayer probably, you talk about the police, he says the police. You listen carefully, he says the police. And talks about Apollo. And Pat Boone has a terrible time because you know what they call him? Baboon. Baboon is coming. And so this place became known as Tabha. Tabha, somehow it got twisted into Tabha. That's the name of it. There were 7 springs. There's still springs here. One is called Spring of Job, and people go there. It's a mineral spring, and people just sit in the mineral water just along the road here. On this site, you see church upon church was built, not far away from the road that went up towards Damascus, and we'll come further along the road, we come to Capernaum, the large village. And what was special here was they go way back to Judeo-Christians, but in the church of the 5th century, let's say 1500 years ago, they had these beautiful mosaic floors. Mm-hmm. And they were incorporated in one church after another that was built here. And you see birds, and you see a peacock and some interesting animals. I'll try and point. This animal, for instance, I'm not sure what it is, but it was domesticated, because if you look, I'll try and point it out when we're inside, it had a collar on it. Mm-hmm. But the famous mosaic is the 2 fish and 5 loaves that we'll see by the altar, and I'll show it to you and tell you about that if we can get close. Is it? It looks a bit like a Syrian rock badger, a coney hyrax, but not quite. It's got a pointed nose and the hyrax doesn't, so I'm not quite sure. Okay, let's go and see it.